Well, greetings, Gospel City family. I'm here with Moody Alexander, who's on our board of directors, and we just want to take a moment to introduce you to the Together Initiative, which is our church's plan to take care of the spiritual, physical, and emotional needs of our church family and also our community. So, Moody, tell us how we're going to continue to take care of spiritual needs.
You know, the number one way that we want to do that is to pray, to continue to pray for the needs that we know about in our church, pray for each other, pray for the needs that we find out about.
And so how can people make their prayer requests known?
Right. The best way and easiest way is really just go to our website. There is a button there, a tab that just says prayer request. You press on that, write down what you need, and those will immediately go to people that will be faithfully praying for you.
And then another thing we're going to do is beginning next week, we're going to walk through the book of Philippians together. And so starting next week, we'll post 2 online video devotionals with some questions attached to those. And you can work through those yourselves. And by the end of May, we would have read the book of Philippians together as a church. So that's how we're going to take care of spiritual needs, but we also want to take care of physical needs in a practical way. And so, Moody, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so much going on in today's world, and we announced yesterday the start of the Together Fund. And I'm happy to be able to share that up to almost $15,000 was raised just yesterday during our Easter service. And so,
and that's going to be added to the $10,000
that the church is already putting in, right? So we've got $25,000 from which we can meet the needs of our church family.
So how do people make us aware of their needs?
Right. So what we would ask is that you email us and that you live your needs out loud. And that's difficult sometimes, but I pray that it would be a comfortable and a safe thing for you to do. There's an email that basically is together at gospelcitychurch.com. And so you can do that, and that email will directly go to a group of friends from our church who we've asked to facilitate these needs. And within 24 hours, our hope and goal is that you will get a response back from that.
That's right. And maybe you would like to help facilitate some of these needs. Sure. And so if you'd like to help deliver groceries or run some errands for some people who can't do that, you can also go to the together at gospelcitychurch.com and let that team know that as well. Right. And so we're taking care of spiritual needs, physical needs, but we also want to take care of emotional needs because we know that these days of uncertainty are filled with stress in really pretty much every arena of life. And with that comes stress. And so we would like to meet some of those emotional needs that are going to come up. And so why don't you tell us how we're going to do that?
Right. You know, as many of you know, one of the things Mark is always encouraging us is to seek counsel if we need that from friends or even professionally. There's a great friend of ours, part of our church family, Don Emmett, who is a licensed counselor, licensed professional that is happy and there for us to work through some of these things that many of us are going through today.
All right. So for the next few months, the church is going to pay for those sessions. And usually Don counsels out of the church office, but because of COVID-19, we can't really do that right now. But he is doing counseling sessions online. And so if you'd like to book a counseling session with Don, if you'll just call the number on the screen. I've always wanted to say that, by the way. Call the number on the screen and set up your appointment, and the church will take care of that. We don't want finances to be an issue for that.
So Gospel City Church family, we love you. We want to be a part of each other's lives during this journey, even though we're not together. So please stay in touch. Let us know how we can serve and love and pray for you. And we look forward to all being together again soon.
See you soon.